Hey Momeyer Church family, tomorrow is the day that we can finally gather in person for worship, and I am so excited. I really am. We've worked hard this week to prepare the Family Life Center to accommodate all of us, to be a safe environment, a sanitized environment, and also an environment where we can feel like we are worshiping together in a worship center rather than just in a gymnasium. So we've worked hard to do that, and I think you'll be very, very pleased when you get here. We're going to ask that you please, when you come, service starts at 10. When you get here, park obviously in the back in the main parking lot. We're going to leave some spaces, and I'll show you those in a few moments, available for senior adults should they decide to come. But let me just say a word about that. If you feel that you are in a more high-risk category as far as your health and safety, or if you've felt sick at all, then I just encourage you to be responsible for yourself. You may choose to stay at home for a week or so and see how things go. We're going to do our best to try to make this a safe environment, but ultimately we have to be responsible for ourselves, don't we? So just do that. I encourage you to do that. And again, if you want to wear a mask or a face covering, you're welcome to do that. No one's going to look any different at those who choose to wear a mask or those who choose not to. It will be just fine, and it's your choice to do that. And if you would like to wear one, we will have some available, and I'll show you that in just a few moments as well. Now, when you enter into the church building, we're going to ask that you use the back entrance of the Family Life Center only. So just pull around to the back, park in the parking lot, and go into that. Do not use the main church entrance. We're going to try to keep that part of the building closed off as much as possible, and only use the Family Life Center and only use those restrooms in the Family Life Center. And I'll show you those in just a few moments on this video. When you get here, we will have someone who will just be taking your temperature just to make sure that those who go in are really symptom-free as much as we can determine. There will be sanitizing stations. We have a couple of those set up, and we're going to ask you to sanitize your hands. We are going to have certain X's on the floor for you to stand as you're waiting to get to your seats. You'll see that in a moment when I go over there and show you that on this video. But we're going to try to be orderly in the way that we come in and get to our seats. We want you to fellowship with each other by using your eyes and your smiles and your waves and your words. We want you to fellowship. Just do so in a socially distant capacity, if at all possible. Please help us out with that. I'm just so excited. I hope you are. I hope we have a great crowd here tomorrow. We're going to be celebrating some graduates as well as our fathers, as tomorrow's Father's Day. So look forward to having you with us. Hey, let's go check out what the worship center is going to look like. Come on, let's check it out. Okay, Momeyer Church family. Here's the way we're going to work things tomorrow. You can see them at the back of the church, and right here is the rear entrance to the Family Life Center. This is the entrance that I want everyone to use on Sunday, and also going forward on other Sundays, unless we have inclement weather, and then we'll make an adjustment. But if we could, please, let's save all of these parking spaces. We have the 2 handicap spaces, but also these other spaces that are right up near the sidewalk. Let's try to save them for our elderly church members should they decide to come to the service. So let's try to save those. We're going to walk in, and I want you to see how we're going to process in here, how things are going to go. So once you come up to the door, we'll have someone here for holding the door for you. But you can see that we have these X's on the floor. They're spaced 6 feet apart. We've got some over here as well, so that means we can have up to 4 families in this foyer here. If you come on through, we have a station here. This is a hand sanitizer station, and if you need a mask, you're more than welcome to get one right here. But you can just pick one up out of the box and wear that. We have the signs placed up that talk about stopping the spread of germs and how to wear face coverings and all that kind of stuff. You can see we have the X's on the floor here. And so we are going to ask that we kind of come in an orderly fashion and only proceed to the next spot when you get a chance, when the family in front of you has already gone. You can see our worship center is set up. Our Family Life Center is set up. The chairs are spaced just in straight rows, and we have seats together in 2s, 3s, and 4s. We will have an usher that will be right here who will be helping you find the seating that you need for your family. Now, if you have more than 4, we can accommodate that, and we can slide chairs to certainly accommodate those things. The bulletins, as well as our song lyrics for our songs, will be placed on the chairs, as you see. We have 2 giving stations. If you come prepared to give your tithe or offering, you can come and drop it in the bucket back here. And if you need an envelope, you can see they're in the basket. We have a giving station here as well as there. Every seat is a good seat in here. Everyone can see well. You see they have the stage area set up. And it looks really nice. I'm really excited about preaching to live, personal faces. Have our piano over there. We put up this divider out over here to kind of block some of the distractive things that may go on at the front entrance. We are asking that you do not use the front entrance at all, please. Only use that rear entrance of the Family Life Center, the entrance from the rear parking lot. Back here we put up a curtain just to kind of keep from folks being distracted if anyone needs to go to the restroom. If you do need to go to the restroom, please only use the restrooms here in the Family Life Center. We have the ladies' room and the men's room, and they have been cleaned. They're ready to be used. They've been cleaned and sanitized, and you should be able to use those without any issue. We are asking that you do not use the water fountains. Those are part of the guidelines for stopping the spread of germs. We're also asking that you do not go beyond these doors, please. Let's try to stay just in the Family Life Center. And then when you come out of the restrooms, should you need to sanitize your hands again, we have another sanitizing station. And also if you need to get a face mask, there's one there as well. So you can see that we have plenty of seats. We have seating for about 107 people, and we can put in another row and without any issue at all, and get up to around 100 and probably around 120, 125. So anyway, that's the way it's going to look tomorrow. At the conclusion of the service, we will dismiss everyone in an orderly fashion, and then once you get out in the parking lot, you're kind of on your own at that point. But we're not going to do any fellowship as far as shaking hands and hugging necks and things like that. But we're just excited to be able to be together. We're going to do a lot of singing tomorrow. We're going to celebrate 3 high school graduates that we have, and also we're going to take some time to acknowledge our fathers, as tomorrow's Father's Day. So we've got a full service prepared, and just going to be a fun time together. So if everyone comes in and follows the rules and does like they're supposed to do, then we shouldn't have any issue at all, and everything will be just fine. We do ask that if you're not feeling well, if you're not feeling well, if you've been sick or feel the least bit sick or feverish or anything, then we are asking that you stay home if you can, and just take care of yourself. But as you see there from our banners, we're all about loving God and loving people. And tomorrow we're going to do that, and we're going to celebrate the Lord Jesus Christ together. Look forward to seeing you guys Talk to you soon. Goodbye.